sleeping until your name crossed my mind. Outside the bedroom glass, the heavy rain falls blind. The street lamp casts a slow yellow stain upon the floor, and suddenly I am watching you stand beside the door. The wind is bending branches low against the pane, old vinyl records playing softly through the rain. A black sedan rolls slowly down the empty avenue, reflecting city neon colored indigo and blue. The wipers sweep a rhythmic beat to keep the darkness clear, while silver drops trace lines across the glass we used to cheer. The midnight air is cool and sweet, the pavement starts to glow. A quiet screen where all our forgotten memories flow. The brass clock on the mantel marks 3 o'clock at last. The storm keeps steady rhythm with ghosts inside the past. I pull the woolen blanket tight around my shoulders now, and trace the water droplets down without a single sound. The steam is rising slowly from a cup of Earl Grey tea. The shadows on the wallpaper look like you and me. A black sedan rolls slowly down the empty avenue, reflecting city neon colored indigo and blue. The wipers sweep a rhythmic beat to keep the darkness clear, while silver drops trace lines across the glass we used to cheer. The midnight air is cool and sweet, the pavement starts to glow. A quiet screen where all our forgotten memories flow. The storm will fade before the dark turns into gray. The clouds will break apart and drift 100 miles away. But sitting in this velvet chair while rain falls from the night, I hold this movie in my heart until the morning light. The rain taps a final note upon the windowsill. The street below is sleeping calm, the water standing still. I close my eyes and let the peaceful darkness take the floor, and leave the quiet memory right beside the door. Where does the sound go after thunder leaves the roof? I ask the darkened window pane and wait for proof. The water rolls down glass in little crooked lanes, like old road maps of towns where nobody remains. The pilot light is humming blue inside the stove. I wonder if they ever widened Maple Grove. yard and down the lane, just loosely tied together by the falling rain. The radio plays songs from summers long gone by, while silver puddles gather underneath the sky. I watch the heavy teacup sitting in the sink, surprised how fast a quiet hour lets you think. Tomorrow has its duties waiting in the dawn. Tonight the world is softly blurred upon the lawn. Did Uncle Raymond ever sell that wooden boat? I found an unmailed postcard in a winter coat. The downspout rattles steady like a muffled drum, reminding me of all the seasons still to come. I count the steady ticking of the kitchen clock and picture harbor water sloshing at the dock. The tea is getting colder on the tabletop. I listen close and wonder when the drops will stop. The radio plays songs from summers long gone by, while silver puddles gather underneath the sky. I watch the heavy teacup sitting in the sink, surprised how fast a quiet hour lets you think. Tomorrow has its duties waiting in the dawn. Tonight the world is softly blurred upon the lawn. It is funny how a midnight storm unlocks the past, not with a heavy grief, but like a gentle cast of ripples moving outward on a peaceful lake. When everyone except the chimney is awake, I turn the hall lamp down and close the kitchen blinds. The darkness settles softly over wandering minds. The storm will tap the shingles till the light turns gray. I pull the blanket close and let it wash away. The deep walnut armchair takes all my heavy weight tonight. Solid legs against the timber, while the room is dim and quiet. Rain taps on the copper gutter with a rhythm soft and slow. And I sit here with the patience that we needed long ago. I draw a clean white sheet of paper closer to the lamp, across the cold and muddy camp. You were pacing by the window, terrified of 23, certain every sudden squall would sink the life you hoped to see. Dry your jacket by the radiator, set your coffee down. Grace is waiting patiently on the other side of town. I remember how you listened to the thunder shake the pain, treating every small mistake as an unforgiven stain. You stayed awake till 3 past midnight, counting nickels on the shelf. Too severe to give an inch of simple mercy to yourself. If this ink could travel backwards through the decades of the fall, I would tell you that the stumbling was the truest gift of all. You were pacing by the window, terrified of 23, certain every sudden squall would sink the life you hoped to see. Dry your jacket by the radiator, set your coffee down. Grace is waiting patiently on the other side of town. The roof stood firm through every gale you swore would tear it wide. The quiet boy who walked alone found people on his side. The little debts were settled and the pantry stocked with bread, and nothing was as ruined as the panic in your head. You were pacing by the window, terrified of 23, certain every sudden squall would sink the life you hoped to see. Dry your jacket by the radiator, set your coffee down. Grace is waiting patiently on the other side of town. The shower turns to mist against the amber streetlight glow. I fold the page and let the heavy phantom worries go. Rest your shoulders in the dark and close your tired eyes. You made it all the way to here, under these steady skies. The neon sign outside is amber and cracked. It spills on the counter like honey attacked by grease from the skillet, by steam from the tea. You're looking for someone, and maybe that's me. The rain beats a tattoo against the tin roof. We sit on the vinyl without any proof that midnight has meaning or buses still run. The day got away from us, dark from the sun. Pour another cup of black and bitter brew. Tell me who you left behind in Tennessee or Sioux. was a river we tried to outswim. Now we just watch the glass getting dim. The storm starts to slacken, the pavement is gray. We finish our coffee and go separate ways. You said the porch light hummed a different key. I checked the fuse box while the kettle boiled. The tea leaves settled in a crooked 3, and greasy fingerprints on copper oiled. 2 yellowed newspapers block up the draft. The hall clock stopped at 20 after 4. A neighbor downstairs watched the news and laughed while water slowly seeped beneath the door. An old gray coat hangs heavy on the peg. The floorboards creak when walking down the hall. A china saucer has a hairline crack. The rain keeps tapping softly on the wall. The woolen blanket smells of camphor wood. I fold the sweater that you left behind. It never dried the way it really should, and neither did the memories in my mind. The milk bottles are waiting on the stone. The dawn will find me sitting here alone. Heavy ripped corduroy under my thumb pulls every faded season back to one. The collar is frayed where your chin used to rest, worn down to threads on the side of the chest. Outside the window, the gutter runs deep, keeping the quiet town awake from its sleep. A sudden crack of thunder rattles the pane, and 30 years vanish inside of the rain. We bolted inside from the deluge at 5, laughing like kids just to make it alive. You shook out your coat on the linoleum floor and bolted the latch on that red wooden door. The coffee pot bubbled, the dark gave us grace, and time slowed right down to the heat in that place. texture, the wool and the scent of damp pine tangle together across the timeline. I still feel the moisture that seeped through your cuff before we discovered that warmth was enough. Now raindrops keep counting the miles on the slate, tapping like knuckles that knock at the gate. The shadows grow longer across the pine floor, reaching for hands that don't reach anymore. We bolted inside from the deluge at 5, laughing like kids just to make it alive. You shook out your coat on the linoleum floor and bolted the latch on that red wooden door. The coffee pot bubbled, the dark gave us grace, and time slowed right down to the heat in that place. It only takes water against the dark pain to turn an old parlor right back to that lane. I fold up the jacket and lay it down neat, while rivers of weather run over the street. We bolted inside from the deluge at 5, laughing like kids just to make it alive. You shook out your coat, on the linoleum floor, and bolted the latch on that red wooden door. The coffee pot bubbled, the dark gave us grace, and time slowed right down to the heat in that place. The midnight gets colder, the downpour subsides. I turn off the lamp where the memory hides. I hang up the jacket right next to the hall and listen to raindrops that soften and fall. Blinks behind the frosted glass, while heavy water drums the windowsill. I close my eyes and let the seasons pass, to see the quiet house upon the hill, where you and I will listen to the storm, when both our coats are faded, old and warm. The kettle sings a gentle kitchen tune, far down the road from where we stand right now. I see the gray mist under an old moon, and wrinkles resting easy on your brow. We will watch the flooded lane beneath the patchwork quilt, talking through the simple life our steady patience built. Thunder rolls across the ridge while cedar logs burn slow, holding tight to hands that learn to never quite let go. You reach across across the table for a cup with silver strands of hair behind your ear. The porch light catches puddles filling up, and neither one of us has things to fear. The gravel driveway shines like polished slate, with dry firewood stacked beside the garden gate. We will watch the flooded lane beneath the patchwork quilt, talking through the simple life our steady patience built. Thunder rolls across the ridge while cedar logs burn slow, holding tight to hands that learn to never quite let go. It feels so clear before it has begun, like letters that the rainy wind delivered. No racing out to catch the setting sun, just steady ground where river willow shivered. The red clock ticks back into present time. Outside my room the April showers fall. I know that evening will be yours and mine, with boots left drying in the entrance hall. A single bone domino rests beside the glass, turned face down against the yellow wood. The downpour rattles on the storm window pane, sounding louder than it probably should. I touch the carved groove right along the seam, thinking how a quiet evening goes. The roof gutters carry every heavy spill, sweeping all the elm leaves down the sill. The kitchen clock 2 minutes fast, so I could pretend there was still time to speak. The kettle whistles low on the middle burner, a steady warmth that keeps the draft from growing weak. Nobody comes walking through a flood this late, so I pull the wool, throw across my knees and wait. The street light outside paints a puddle on the floor, shifting every time the poplar sways. I used to count the headlights turning at the bend, back when someone counted down my days. Now the house settles like an old rowboat, drifting gently on an inland sea. The garden gate taps twice against the post, a friendly rhythm, keeping out the ghost. I kept the kitchen clock 2 minutes fast, so I could pretend there was still time to speak. The kettle whistles low on the middle burner, a steady warmth that keeps the draft from growing weak. Nobody comes walking through a flood this late, so I pull the wool, throw across my knees and wait. Old habits fit like slippers by the hearth. They ask for nothing and they give no fright. It takes so little to make peace with the dark. When the rain washes everything clean tonight, I turn the little domino face up at last. Double blank, staring in the amber light. The weather will clear by the early dawn, and I will sleep well with the latch pulled tight. Clatters down below. Each yellow taxi throws a sheet of gray. You dropped your heavy satchel on the floor and shook your collar before you had a word to say. The copper kettle makes its steady whistle. Sit down before the kitchen window chills. You always walk too fast when you get troubled. You never take the shortcut through the park. I saw your shadow stretching on the landing before your knuckles tapped against the dark. Take off that woolen jacket soaked in April rain. I sliced the bread and stirred the country stew. We have all night to watch the cedar branches bend, while city gutters sweep the muddy pavement clean, and nobody can reach you till the morning train. The alley cats are huddled under awning cloth. A distant siren wails and fades away. You used to tell me every little stubborn thought back when we shared a room on Elmwood Bay. Now warm your hands around this stoneware cup. The steam is rising slowly to your chin. You always carry everything in silence until your shoulders drop an inch or two. The world outside can spin its tired trouble table only holds us two. Take off that woolen jacket soaked in April rain. I sliced the bread and stirred the country stew. We have all night to watch the cedar branches bend, while city gutters sweep the muddy pavement clean. And nobody can reach you till the morning train. Remember when we broke that borrowed green sedan and walked 5 miles in thunder just like this? We laughed until our ribs were aching in the dark, and found a diner glowing through the mist. You made it through that winter, and you will tonight. Take off that woolen jacket soaked in April rain. I sliced the bread and stirred the country stew. We have all night to watch the cedar branches bend, while city gutters sweep the muddy pavement clean. And nobody can reach you till the morning train. The wind is dying down behind the fire escape. Drink up before the tea turns bitter cold. Sleep on the sofa underneath the plaid wool throw. We will fix whatever broke tomorrow afternoon. Cedar mulch and wood smoke drift through the open screen. Arthur checks the brass latch on the kitchen door. A sweet autumn chill settles right where the light has been, and water pools along the bottom step once more. He hears the radio playing an easy waltz from town, while silver rivulets trace the glass outside. He folds the evening paper and sets his glasses down, with nowhere else to go and nothing left to hide. The rain taps steady on the green tin roof. June pulls a woolen blanket across her knees. 47 winters are all the living proof that quiet evenings gently put a heart at ease. They share a silent smile as the dark settles in, content to let another stormy night begin. The aroma of Earl Grey mingles with the falling storm, steam rising steadily from a plain ceramic cup. Arthur watches a yellow lamplight keep the hall heart at ease. They share a silent smile as the dark settles in, content to let another stormy night begin. Years ago they danced through storms without a second thought, running through the downpour just to catch a midnight train. Now they keep the simple comfort that the decades brought, finding all their music in the rhythm of the rain. The rain taps steady on the green tin roof. June pulls a woolen blanket across her knees. 47 winters are all the living proof that quiet evenings gently put a heart at ease. They share a silent smile as the dark settles in, content to let another stormy night begin. Arthur switches off the lamp beside the pantry shelf. June closes up her book and rests her weary head. The quiet house will softly listen to itself while steady midnight water washes overhead. The silence broke when I remembered how rain would gather on the sill, like someone set a quiet camera upon the windowsill until the gutter pipes begin to overflow, and taxi cabs in yellow paint go crawling down below. A wash of red along the avenue, the asphalt turning slick beneath the dark, and every shadow looks like someone new who stops beneath an awning by the park. The picture widens on the neighborhood, with corner bakeries locked up for the night. I watch the raindrops track across the wood, as gentle as a tether on a boat. The rainy scene dissolves to darker blue. The steady downpour tapers to a mist. I turn the deadbolt like I always do, and cross another rainy evening off the list. The wind shifted just this morning, carrying something cool and new. The library smells like old paper, dust and quiet, low and true. Watching evening shadows grow, I find my favorite corner seat. No hurried words, no need to hide, just the rhythm of our heartbeat. Listen to the record playing slow, thinking of the times we used to know. Autumn's calling soft, a gentle release where every heavy burden cease. Low and warm inside, like the morning coffee's golden glow. We don't need a miracle at all, just let the quiet evening glide and flow. Old guitar melodies, soft and calm and faithful, fill the space. Sunlight falling softly on the wood, reflecting the vision of your face. Summer's taking one last bow, leaving us this comfortable day. Everything is beautiful and now, in this quiet, ordinary way. The kettle softly sings a tune in our tiny amber room. Stay beside me a little while as the lazy shadows creep and bloom. The sweetest story ever spun, even when the summer day is done. Just a heart trying to speak, quiet and slow. Two wooden matches rest beside my cup. The radio is playing soft and low. Outside the window, dark rain rises up, and traffic on the avenue moves slow. I count the tiny grooves upon the pine and wonder if you still remember mine. The streetlight casts a yellow ring across the polished oak. I hear the quiet song you used to sing before the weather broke. A heavy storm can turn an empty room into an attic full of yesterday, where every shadow softening the gloom watch the gentle pattern hit the wall. The old house breathes against the midnight chill. The water drum beats on the tin roof ledge. I leave my reading glass upon the sill and stand right near the rug's unraveled edge. It's strange how decades melt into an hour when evening rain turns soft into a shower. The streetlight casts a yellow ring across the polished oak. I hear the quiet song you used to sing before the weather broke. A heavy storm can turn an empty room into an attic full of yesterday, where every shadow softening the gloom knows every single word we did not say. I strike a flame to light the quiet hall and watch the gentle pattern hit the wall. I never needed grand parades or gold, just warm tea brewing on a kitchen stove. A simple hand from my cold hand to hold under the porch roof that we used to love. The rain slows down to droplets on the glass. I put the matchbox back into the drawer. I watch the final streetcar slowly pass and close the curtain on the night once more. Brake squeals down on 5th and Main. The late night bus is rolling slow. You brush the water off your coat and pull your chair up nice and low. It's good to see your face again across this quiet checkered floor. We spent our younger years chasing the light. Now we just listen to the falling rain tonight. We'll steep the tea until the steam turns sweet and talk about the times we lost our track. There is no hurry in a quiet street when old companions bring the good days back. The storm can rattle every window pane while warm mahogany protects us from the rain. Taxi splashes down the hill. Its headlights sweep across the wall. You tell me how the summer went and how you didn't mind the fall. Your smile is just the way it was before the world got loud and fast. the falling rain tonight. We'll steep the tea until the steam turns sweet, and talk about the times we lost our track. There is no hurry in a quiet street when old companions bring the good days back. The storm can rattle every window pane, while warm mahogany protects us from the rain. Remember when we walked through Baltimore without a single dime or coat to spare? We laughed until our shoulders ached with raindrop diamonds in your hair. You haven't changed a bit inside, just wiser eyes and gentle pride. The rain is settling to a gentle drizzle now. Stay as long as you need to rest your weary feet. Tomorrow brings whatever road it brings. Tonight we share the peace the weather sings. Sleep well, my friend, the storm is finally done. Cedar drifts through the kitchen screen as heavy raindrops hit the gravel lane. Old Arthur turns the brass lamp low and slow and watches water streak the window pane. He pulls a heavy knitted sweater tight to settle down into the rainy night. The grandfather clock drops 11 chiming beats. A single pair of headlights cuts across the empty streets. He pours warm tea inside a pewter cup as storm clouds gather over Miller's Ridge. He turns the dial to hear a slow brass tune and remembers crossing that old wooden bridge. The kitchen clock ticks steady through the dark while rainwater rolls down the oak tree bark. His worn boots rest beside her yellow shawl, untouched since April when the garden bloomed. The porch light casts an amber circle wide against the porch where quiet shadows loomed. He likes the sound of water on the tin. It keeps the heavy memories locked within. The grandfather clock drops 11 chiming beats. A single pair of headlights cuts across the empty streets. He pours warm tea inside a pewter cup as storm clouds gather over Miller's Ridge. He turns the dial steamers crossing that old wooden bridge. The kitchen clock ticks steady through the dark, while rainwater rolls down the oak tree bark. The radio hums soft with gentle swing, replacing every lonely thing he felt. The thunder rumbles far across the hill, where decades of cold winter snow would melt. He closes up his leather journal book and sets his reading glasses on the tray. He turns the latch and snaps the porch light off, and listens as the storm begins to fade away. A stray thought cuts across the quiet air, right as the porch swing gives a gentle creak. I count the shadows drifting past the stair, and hear the weather turn before it speaks. The parlor window gathers sudden mist, while cold drafts slip beneath the cedar door. A silver penny rolling from a wrist could make no cleaner sound along the floor. Outside, the gutters overflow with ease, bending the branches of the dogwood trees. The midnight Buick turns around the square, throwing a fan of amber down the hall. I watch the patterned wallpaper declare old silhouettes that lengthen, rise and fall. A silver curtain drapes the neighborhood, soak in the gravel where the mailbox stood. The radiator clicks with steady heat, a kettle whispers on the second ring. Down on the corner of the vacant street, the flashing yellow signal starts to swing. A taxi driver rests his tired hand, watching the meter click another dime. The city softens into darker sand, where nobody is keeping track of time. The heavy awning shakes away the spill, dripping against the weathered windowsill. The midnight Buick turns around the square, throwing a fan of amber down the hall. I watch the patterned wallpaper declare old silhouettes that lengthen, rise and was washing down the drain, leaving a smudge of coal without a spark. The carpet holds the warmth of yesterday. The storm moves eastward towards the valley floor. I pull the woolen blanket where I lay and let the night drift shut without a door. Where do the blue jays hide when water falls? The parlor smells of old tea leaves and wool. I count the steady ticking through the walls and wonder why the tea kettle stays full. A sudden raindrop strikes the window glass. My thoughts drift off to 50 years ago. I watch the blurry shadows slowly pass and wonder if the garden roses know. The copper roof is humming soft and low, a gentle pulse that wanders through the room. I watch the yellow street lamps softly glow and chase a shadow dancing in the gloom. The storm outside is washing clean the dark, while coffee warms my hands against the draft. I find a faded yellow ticket mark and think about the silly way you laughed. The night goes on without a single word, a gentle sound the sleepy trees have heard. Why did I leave the hallway lamp turned on? The hallway rug is frayed along the seam. I sit here waiting for the quiet dawn, lost in a half-forgotten summer dream. A postcard from Chicago on the shelf, it bears a stamp from 1972. I catch myself just talking to myself and thinking how the rain belongs to you. The storm outside is washing clean the dark, while coffee warms my hands against the draft. I find a faded yellow ticket mark and think about the silly way you laughed. The night goes on without a single word, a gentle sound the sleepy trees have heard. My slippers make no sound upon the floor. I check the latch, then open up the blind. The downpour splashes near the kitchen door and leaves a soothing melody behind. The final drops are dripping off the eaves. The midnight sky is settling into peaceful darkness drift away. This chip blue porcelain salt cellar sits beside my spoon, catching the porch light yellow through the window pane. Outside the gutters overflow beneath an April moon, and every cedar shingle drinks the sudden rain. Count the little grain marks carved across the pine. Just sitting here alone at 9:15. The grandfather clock ticks slow against the hall. Soft water trails run down the garden wall. I hear the tired treads hissing on the street, a gentle rhythm where the dark and lamplight meet. The storm rolls slow across the county line tonight, while old memories settle like dust upon the floor. I brew a pot of chicory by fading yellow light, and listen to the weather tapping at the door. There is peace inside this quiet kitchen space, as years wash clean without leaving a trace. The matchbook from the diner has 2 paper stems left dry. I turn it in my fingers while the thunder groans. A gray sedan rolls past without a stranger asking why. Its red tail lamps reflecting on the paving stones. I used to dread the evening when the sky turned dark. Now every steady puddle makes a gentle mark. The radiator hums its steady iron tune, chasing the chill of an early autumn moon. The kettle starts to murmur on the stove, a shelter built of time and quiet love. Slow across the county line tonight, while old memories settle like dust upon the floor. I brew a pot of chicory by fading yellow light, and listen to the weather tapping at the door. There is peace inside this quiet kitchen space, as years wash clean without leaving a trace. Youth was a runner chasing down the daylight train, always in a hurry, always fearing thunderclouds. Now 60 years have passed, and I can love the rain, far away from sirens and the weekend crowds. The blue salt cellar catches shadows on the wood. The downpour softens to a steady silver stream. I turn the kitchen lamp off like an old man should. against the gutter stone, throwing silver water past the fence. You took the late train all the way alone to see if 30 winters made some sense. I saw your umbrella turn the corner slow, shaking off the dark October chill. Come inside before the latch grows cold. We both have stories we have never told. Put your heavy woolens near the stove to steam, while the downpour drums against the window pane. We can piece together every broken dream that we left behind along the county train, and let the midnight wash away the strain. The iron pipes begin to thump and clink, a measured rumble rises from the floor. You set your brass key down beside the sink and kick your muddy loafers by the door. You hold the ceramic mug between your palms, finding where the steady warmth begins. Hear the gutter overflow and spill. The world outside is standing dark and still. Put your heavy woolens near the stove to steam, while the downpour drums against the window pane. We can piece together every broken dream that we left behind along the county train, and let the midnight wash away the strain. Years will scatter brothers like the autumn leaves. Work and worry lock us in our separate towns. Yet tonight beneath these sheltering cedar eaves, every heavy burden settles down. Sleep will wait until the weather clears at dawn. Take your time and let the kitchen stay unlocked. All the weary miles you walked are finally gone, while the water pools along the quiet block. From the street beside the corner bakery, where old friends used to meet. A solitary streetlight flickers in the gray and washes all the tired hues of yesterday away. An elderly porter locks the wooden theater door. He counts the tarnished nickels scattered on the floor. He turns a heavy brass key twice with practiced grace, and wipes the heavy moisture from his weathered face. The rain keeps falling softly on the empty slate, while someone waits for someone who is running late. A distant whistle echoes from the railway track. The midnight trolley takes the weary travelers back. Inside apartment 4, a radio plays low, a tune from 1940 that they used to know. The porcelain tea kettle hums a quiet tune beneath the shadow of a hidden silver moon. The rain keeps falling softly on the empty slate, while someone waits for someone who is running late. A distant whistle echoes from the railway track. The midnight trolley takes the weary travelers back. The storm will pass away before the morning light, and leave a clean horizon for the world in sight. The wet street dries beneath the early rising sun, and tells the quiet story of a night